ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my little black book. Today I want to welcome to the show where I yap into a camera for an indeterminate amount of time and y'all watch for some reason. Today I want to talk about the Sydney Sweeney ad. I've been meaning to get this going for a few days, but I've been at TJ's. I have been, other stuff's been going on. Here's the thing. If you've seen it, this video is predicated on you saw the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad. And there's a couple notes about it that I kind of think. So, my politics are very well known on this channel, obviously. And there's a couple things I've, kind of thought about. The first one being the state of American advertisement is very much reflective of what corporate America feels is the zeitgeist. It's not always right, but it is a reflection. And one of the things that I found when it comes to, media trends, it started kind of with the Carl's Jr. ad, with like a scantily clad, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman eating a burger in monster trucks and all that stuff. And that was kind of like the first point where I was like, okay, we are about to get to a turning point in, the Overton window has gone really far to the right. That was kind of like my first inkling. And, back in 2024, I felt some level of sympathy for Sydney Sweeney because similar to how the right was treating Taylor Swift in 2015, 2016, where they were kind of prodding her on a pedestal as this Aryan goddess or whatever before she kind of just said, fuck you, to a degree. I mean, now she's buttering around with, MAGA podcasters, so what do I know? Sydney Sweeney was kind of put into that position as well, and I felt bad for her because of that. Hell, even when she some paparazzi photos put out with her no makeup in a bikini at a friend's house about to go swimming in a pool, they dogged on her for that. So my sympathy's kind of dried up now because she's kind of decided, all right, to secure my bag, I've kind of got to play into this. And she did. She did the Bella Delphine bathwater soap thing. She did and now she's done this, American Eagle ad. Was the ad, the only thing in the ad, that's a red flag is saying, jeans, she said, jeans can determine eye color, can determine, things like personality and stuff like that. That's the problem is that media like this requires some level of critical media analysis skills, and most Americans don't have that. Almost all conservative Americans do not have that, and it is within that line that I look at this ad and think, okay, she's making an allegory between blue jeans and human jeans, and then saying, I got my jeans from my daddy, which is, breaking it down bit by bit, minor eugenics talk, saying, oh, your personality, culture, things of that nature can be derived from your genes. You have a pretty blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman who, is submissive to her dad in a way. This is a very conservative, coded thing. The other thing I kind of noticed is that for a long time in like the 20th century, what was popular in, major American advertisement was, women being portrayed in such a way that is popular to conservative men. Conservative white men like their women with tig old bitties and no ass. They hate ass. And Sydney Sweeney, politics aside, beautiful woman, has no ass. And I do not want to live in a cakeless America. Unfortunately, it seems that corporate America has, seeing the, fascist wing of this country, the far, far, far right, just the right being resurgent to a high degree. They spent 10 years pandering to a liberal bias, which was ass. Like I'm a liberal, I'm a left wing man. I like cake. I don't know. I just feel like that this ad is indicative of a lot of the negative trends societally going on in America, and I don't know how well. I think we're going down a bad path. I mean, we've been going down a bad path. I would argue that this country's been cooked since the Reagan administration. But we remain. Let's see what happens.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at HIMediaTV/Discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at HIMedia.gg/10. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.